Have you ever felt like the voice in your head speaks perfect English, but when it happens that you have to speak, your words just disappear? You go blank, all the vocabulary you've learned has vanished. Worse, it even feels like everyone thinks that you are dumb. The problem is not your English, it's something much deeper. Let me tell you something no one else will. The way most people learn English is completely broken. Because reading grammar books, memorizing vocabulary, or endlessly listening to podcasts without any strategy won't make you fluent. These are just distractions from the real issue. Why you understand English but struggle to speak it? Why speaking more is not always a perfect solution to fluency. I'm going to share today a simple but proven way to build your confidence and start speaking fluently. Let's dive right in. Hey, this is Masha. I'm your English teacher. For 18 years, I've helped hundreds, thousands of students to go from feeling that their English is not good enough to owning their voice and start speaking it completely confidently. And I even wrote a book, Fluent, Fearless and Free, that is opened for order with strategies that will help you speak English naturally. And trust me, this is not just a theory. I've been in your shoes. I know exactly what works when it comes to learn English without moving abroad or even natives to speak with. Now let's start with the big question. Why you understand English but go blank when it's time to speak? Here is what's happening. Your brain is trained for passive learning. Traditional English learning methods are failing you because school teaches English for tests, not real-life conversations. You're trained to pass exams, not to speak fluently. And these apps, they're just gamified distractions, not tools for fluency. If you've been trying these for years and still feel stuck, it's not your fault directly. The system wasn't designed to make you confident, it was designed to keep you dependent. You spent years reading and listening to English, but speaking is an active skill. Just like you cannot learn to swim by watching videos, you cannot learn to talk by only listening or reading. Many learned English that way in school. You may think that you just need to practice more, but that's not always true. If that were the case, why is that even after decades of teaching English, I've had the moments where I've forgotten simple words. I've just lost fluency. Suddenly. Let me share something really personal, maybe you can relate. One time I was speaking to a native English speaker and I was completely frozen. Me, an English teacher. I was so embarrassed that I avoided mentioning what I do for a living. It wasn't about vocabulary, grammar, or even lack of practice. No, of course not. It was fear of being judged, fear of what they'd think of my proficiency. And if this has happened to you, I want you to know that it is possible to fix. When you speak, your brain panics and it feels like you've forgotten everything. This is what causes the stuttering and loss of words. The situation, not the level of English. This isn't about how much English you know, it's about how confident you feel when using it. And confidence? That's something you can build. Speaking more isn't always the solution. If you are nervous, self-doubting, or constantly worrying about being judged, practicing more will just reinforce those fears. Speak to connect, not to impress. Focus on your message, not the small mistakes you do. What about you? Do you blank out, forget words, or feel judged when speaking? Drop the comment below and I'd love to help. Watch this video next to know why speaking more doesn't mean speaking more confidently. Let's be real, most of us write or read more than we speak, especially living in a non-English speaking country. And you're absolutely right, speaking is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it gets weak. And the reason you don't have enough practice is just an excuse. If I could master English in a country without internet, apps or natives, you can do it too. You just need to prioritize speaking English like you do prioritize your family or your job. Just imagine how free you will be communicating the most widely spoken language in the world. Sooner or later, your growth will depend on how well you speak English, and we both know it. Isn't it better to start working on it right now? Learning more vocabulary will not make you fluent. And I've met students with 10,000 word vocabulary who cannot hold a basic conversation. Why? Because they are trapped by fear of judgment. Anxiety just blocks your words. Even if you know 1,000 words, fear and nerves can make it impossible to access them. It's not your memory, it's your mindset, what you think. Fear of judgment creates this silence, and many of us just are afraid to sound stupid or not good enough. They compare themselves to sounding like a native speaker. And the truth is, people are not focusing on your mistakes. They are focusing on your message. So, trying to sound perfect kills your fluency. This obsession with sounding like a native speaker is holding you back. Fluency is about understood, not about sounding like someone else. So, stop chasing perfection. It's a trap. Chasing a perfect accent or flawless grammar only adds more pressure. Fluency is about getting your message across. That's it. So which of these struggles do you relate to the most? Let me know in the comments below so I can help you with more tips. Now, let's talk how to fix all this. But I've got you. You don't have time, or maybe you don't have enough practice. If I could learn English in a country without internet apps or native speakers, without good conditions, what's stopping you? Time and money are not real issues. It's about priorities. Every time you say, I don't have time, ask yourself, is staying stuck, is this frustration worth more than 15 minutes a day? Because in 3 months, those 15 minutes could change your life. If you don't take action now, your fluency won't just stay at the same place. It will get worse. And imagine being in a meeting where everyone speaks English except you. Imagine missing those opportunities because you are too scared to speak up, or you just don't have time. Isn't it better to feel uncomfortable now for a few months than to let these opportunities pass you by? Fluency isn't a luxury. It's the key to freedom in today's world. I know some of you are still thinking, this will not work for me. But let me ask you this, how long are you going to let fear hold you back? How many more years will you stay stuck while others around you grow? You don't need more courses or apps or excuses. What you need is to stop hiding and start speaking. Yes, it's scary. Yes, you will make mistakes. But guess what? That's how fluency is built. So stop waiting. Start now. Start speaking every day, even if just to yourself. Like one of you said, you can only improve speaking by speaking. So talk to yourself while cooking, driving, getting ready. You will get used to hearing your own voice in English. More about this in this video. You can also read aloud. This one is a game changer, believe me. Choose a non-fiction book you enjoy and read it out loud for 10 minutes a day. And it will improve your pronunciation, rhyme, and confidence. And if you want to go deeper, you can get this book so you exactly know how to do this with exercises designed to get you speaking naturally and confidently. Get comfortable with humor. If you are nervous about a public speech, make a little joke about your English skills, and everyone will start laughing with you, not at you. That humor will help you relax and you will nail the presentation. So remember, mistakes are not failures, they are part of the process. That's the reality. And I'm aware of my mistakes and accent. There is no need to hide them, but learn from them. Tell me, who doesn't commit mistakes, even in native language? If you are ready to take this further, grab a copy of my book, and inside I share my proven strategies, both as a teacher and as an English learner, how to get your fluency and confidence in just 3 months. Of course, if you have lost your fluency before. And who knows, you might just nail your next big presentation like a pro in English. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more tips on mastering English. And check out this next video for more ways to boost your confidence in speaking English. Thanks for watching me, and I will see you very soon.